Hello friends, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you about how using an hour of your time for entertainment while you have debt outstanding is stealing an hour from your creditors. This is an old mentality that many hundreds of years of people talking about creditors and having debt and what you should do when people had more of a character and they had nobility was something they desired, to have a noble character, a character that was flawless or as best as they could have. Today people don't seem to care. Oh, my credit score is 400, who cares? And you don't have to have any credit or use credit at all. But if you do and you have debt outstanding and you're spending time on frivolity and useless entertainment instead of working to pay that debt off, you are essentially robbing your creditors. You're stealing from them that 1 hour of time that you should be spending toward working to pay what you owe them and to pay it off as fast as possible if you can. Now, obviously the creditor is not demanding that of you. They may say it's all right, just pay the minimum you're paying. That's fine because they'll make more profit off of it. But I'm telling you, you need to have an attitude that is noble, where you look at things and say, I want to perform better than what everybody else does. Not that you're comparing yourself with other people, but that you just notice what the bare minimum everyone is doing around you, and you stand and rise above that. You rise above mediocrity. You rise above just doing enough. You rise above the bare minimum, and you do more in everything you set your hands to, including paying off any debts if you have them. Now, I understand you might have fallen upon hard times. Things might not have worked your way. All those things are just excuses. If you've been spending time on entertainment, if you've been spending time doing things that aren't working toward the goal of paying off that debt, even worse is if you haven't been paying the debt, you haven't even meeting the minimums, and yet you've been spending time and money on things that don't work toward that goal, on things that are useless. They're not helping you mentally, they're not helping you physically, they're not helping you spiritually. You're going out to eat, you're going to the movies, you're watching sports, you're watching entertainment, you're going all this frivolity and uselessness while you owe people money is wicked. You owe them. That's why the Bible talks about the borrower as servant to the lender. You are essentially their servant, and you're not fulfilling your obligation. And that, my friends, is evil. You should be a person of character, a person who does more than what is expected of them, a person who is one of honor. My friends, your credit score is an indication of how honorable you are. If you use credit, if you have debt outstanding and you're not paying it, you are showing people that you cannot be trusted. People can invest in you and you cannot be trusted to pay them back. You can't be trusted. Now, like I said, I understand people get sick and they can't pay their debts and things happen. I understand all those excuses people make. But if you have all those excuses and yet you still been spending money on entertainment and all these frivolous things and things you could be using money toward paying the debt, but you're not, because you're using it for entertainment and stuffing food in your face and all these things people do to be entertained and to ignore the greater things in life, to ignore living a life of honor and dignity, then you, my friends, are stealing. You're robbing your creditor every second of the day when you're doing those kind of things. My friends, I hope this will give you something to think about. I'm not saying any of this to make anyone mad. I want people to think. I want people to think, am I living the best life I can live? Am I living a life that's honorable? Am I living a life that in all things, everything I do, I'm doing it unto the Lord? Or am I doing it unto myself? Am I doing it unto this person over here? Or am I doing it unto the Lord? I pray this has been a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.